Welcome guys, this is Ola from Stop Your Channel. What I decided to do today, I decided to show you around my city. You seem to have enjoyed my last vlog. It was about pretty much nothing. It was about nothing. I showed you some water and I showed you some forests around where I live. But now I decided to show you something more interesting, and it's actually my hometown, where I live at the moment. Except for a couple of years that I spent in London, I spent here my entire life. I'm going to show you some interesting spots around where I live. I hope you'll find it interesting. It's a city located in northwestern Poland. It's very close to Berlin, and for many years I thought that being close to Berlin is the best part of that city. But now I'm starting to realize there are some interesting things around it. Let's carry on. First spot that I want you to see, and it's actually my favorite one. This is a cinema called Pionier. It's the oldest working cinema in the world. It wasn't the first cinema in the world, because that one was built obviously in France, Lumiere Brothers, something like that. But this is the oldest working one. It's been working non-stop since 1909, and it actually got a Guinness record for that. Right now we actually have to go further away, so we're gonna take a city bike. You can use these for a small fee. They're pretty cool. I sometimes use them, although I live quite central, so I don't really have to use them as much. We're gonna go and see the Riverside. Right behind me you can actually see one of the many fountains around Szczecin. For some reason it's not really working, I don't know why, but it's a nice square nonetheless. There's a cathedral right behind me. Not sure if you'll see it because there's a sun there, but yeah, that's a cathedral. Around here there's some pretty nice restaurants, and right over there behind me that's an art school. And then in that direction there are two courts, and one court I'm actually working in, and right there behind these buildings it was my high school that I finished quite some time ago, but yeah, it's still there. The thing that I really like about Stettin is that it's really green and there's plenty of water. Well, the thing behind me is probably not the best example, but I'm gonna take you to the Riverside right now. This is actually the old part of Szczecin. It was totally destroyed during World War II. Like, Germans accidentally dropped their bombs on that part of the city, so they sort of refurbished it, but it's not really the same anymore. It's getting better, but it's not really what it used to be during the war, or which I wouldn't remember, but yeah. Every single Saturday, or like some Saturdays, they do that. I mean, every single motorbike in the city, they drive through the town. It's like a parade. I don't really know why, I'm not really asking. Right behind me you can see the Oder River. I will show you more as we go downstairs to this thing called the boulevard. What I want to say right now is that Szczecin is actually a port type of a city, a shipyard type of a city. So we're very close to the sea, but we're not by the sea. Right on the other side of the river, there's this artificial beach with a bar where you can just sit and like have a beer or a drink or something. We'd go there, but it's pretty far. We'd actually have to cross that entire bridge, and we still have more places to see, so let's go. Okay, I don't really know what the hell that is right behind me, but this is the city's most famous place. But there's this boat right behind me. I think it's meant to be a boat. It's kind of glittery. It was never really there. It looks kind of cheap, but whatever. The place we're actually at Robre Embankment. This is like the most famous city side. If you asked any person from Szczecin where would you take a tourist, this is the first thing they'd tell you. Right, the building behind me, it might look majestic and old, but it's actually a modern art theater, and it's a pretty representative spot. You can actually see it as you are driving into the city, because the bridge that I showed you before is right behind me. And I also believe that we found all these motorbike people that we saw on the road before, because they're all here at the moment. I'm going to show you a castle right now. We do have a castle also placed in a very representative spot in the city. It was built, I believe, in 13th century, also renovated, but still there and going strong. Let's go. These stairs, I believe, they're like a hidden gem of that city. They lead right after the castle of Pomeranian Knights that I mentioned before, but it's not the obvious way in. The obvious way in would be through the main entrance. And these stairs, they're placed right over here, hidden among these trees from the riverside. This right here, this actually used to be my high school. We didn't actually plan to end up here, but it sort of happened, so yeah. There you go. And this right here, a building right next to my high school, that's accidentally a building where Catherine the Great, the Russian empress, was born. The white building that you saw, that's actually a Philharmonic. It's been recently built and it received many awards for its design. We're heading towards one of Szczecin's cliches again, so like most popular park. Because it's Saturday, I'm pretty certain there'll be lots and lots of people over there. I really gotta be careful and hope the car doesn't like kill me. I don't think I'm supposed to hold my phone while riding a bike, but I'm making sacrifices for this vlog. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I know that I'm trying to squeeze in a lot of information. It may not interest you, but I do hope you'll like it. What you can see right now, these trees, they're called plane trees. We have two alleys of that, so that one and then the other one on the other side of that square. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but this city used to actually be German for many, many years. I myself have a German heritage. I have a German surname. You can definitely find cities in Poland with more identity. It's like people who live here, they don't have an identity of their own, but it's actually what makes them unique in a way. Do you see what I mean? I think Berlin is similar that way. You cannot really say one thing about people in Berlin, same as you cannot really say one thing about people in Szczecin. It's a really nice day and I'm happy that you're along for the ride with me. I was actually hoping to find these people that play chess here, but I didn't. But this is where they usually sit. They use these tables and they spend here all day long. Mostly like very older people who don't have anything better to do with their life. Which sounded really bad, but that's not what I meant. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that vlog. I tried to show you around, did the best as I could, but there's so many places to see that it's actually hard to show you all of it. I haven't mentioned it yet, but turns out in 2 weeks I'm going to Naples in Italy, so I'll definitely vlog about that, and I hope you enjoyed that one too. This was all from Stop Neo channel. Thank you for watching. Almost home now, so bye.